Alright guys, what's going on? So, today I wanted to talk about the Mika SF5 patch wish list block that I have. So, there's a few things, not a lot, alright, because Mika got some nice stuff already, but just a few things that I would love to see them do for Mika in the next patch that they do. So the first thing I want to go over is Mika's vitality, right, so her health. So for those of you guys who don't know, Mika's current vitality is 950, right, and for some reason her stun is 1000. So the reason I say for some reason is because I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, right? 1000 sounds good, but I feel like she should also have 1000 HP to match it, considering everybody in the game mainly got a health buff. Like Laura, who I didn't even think needed one, got one to 1025. Not hating though, because I like Laura. But, you know, Mika didn't even get the health buff. She's stuck at 950, but still has 1000 stun. So I think to kind of keep up with what's been going on with the game, I would like to see Mika get 1000 at least. So 1000 stun, 1000 HP. Alright, so the next thing I want to go over is the V-Skill 1. So V-Skill 1, as you guys know, it got like 2 buffs recently, where it can combo into command grab if you have the V-Skill up. So, but I still think it still might be bad in the long run, because it's just too slow, you know, it's hard to get out. So the buffs I would like to see for it, I'd like to see the startup reduced from 75 frames to 40 frames, you know. And then I would also like to see the recovery reduced from 15 frames to 10. So it's like 50 frames total. I'm kind of just sitting there, right, type of thing. So I think that would make V-Skill 1 much better, much better. Because the another buff that it had gotten this patch is the fact that you can do Lady Mika and cancel into the mic, but it's still not good enough. Like you have to land that, and it's like, you're not always gonna land 4 fierce and then do mic. You know, you sacrifice damage for that. You know. So the next buff is V-Skill 2. So as you guys know, V-Skill 2 is like really bad. It's one of the worst V-Skills in the game, unfortunately. And this is how I think they could buff it. So I would like to see that it can now parry EX moves. I would like to see it be able to parry V reversals, V shifts, and then V trigger specific moves. So you might be like, well, what am I talking about? So I'll give you a perfect example, right? So Sagat. So Sagat and his V trigger 2, as you guys know, he has like the 2 new moves. He has like the double knee, and then he has that charge kick where if you charge all the way, you know, it can be unblockable. So I think it should be able to parry those type of V trigger specific moves. You know, and all those other moves like EX moves, like I said, V reversals, V shift. And then also I think it would be cool if Mika had a low option, so like kind of like Gil even, or you know like Fang where it can just parry lows. Although Fangs I think can't parry a sweep, or maybe can only parry a sweep, I can't remember. But it'd be cool if it could parry like pretty much like everything a normal parry could parry. Like I don't mind the CA thing, like it can't parry CAs, that doesn't really matter. But the other stuff, yes, I think that would be a really good buff to V-Skill 2. Also, I don't think you should take Gray Health for it. I don't know why you take Gray Health. You shouldn't take Gray Health, and I think the pushback should be reduced so you can kind of at least get a meaty. Not Oki per se, but like a meaty. Because in the corner, I guess if you parry someone, you do get Oki because you're like +8, you don't have to dash. But it'd be cool mid-screen if they like, you know, had to only quick rise or they couldn't back rise, and you could get like a meaty. That'd be cool. The next thing would be standing medium punch. So standing medium punch, I would like to see the pushback reduced and reverted back to how it was in like season 2. No, yeah, season 2. So as you guys know, Mika used to, you know, Mika stand medium punch. It pushes you so far back that like I would say if I gave a rough estimate, like 80 to 90% of the time, it pushes them back so far that you can't even get like a stand fierce follow up. Like you go for a punish and then you can't even get stand fierce. So you have to do things like stand medium punch into EX Peach, you know, if you realize that you're too far out after you do the stand medium punch. Or you just flat out have to go for stand and heavy punch into heavy Peach or EX Peach or critical or whatever. You know, you're missing out on the stand medium punch and the stand heavy punch into heavy Peach or critical art, which does more like a lot more damage. So, you know, Mika only does like 3 hits most times. So it's like, it sucks that like the one time I go for a punish, it's just missing because they're so far away. You know, after getting hit by stand medium. Like I get it, I think they did it because, you know, you used to be able to do stand medium punch, micro walk, standing medium punch, micro walk, stand fierce. It's a heavy Peach, but it was so hard to do, no one did it, and it wasn't worth it because of just how easy it was to drop. I don't think that was really a good idea to nerf it. It's Mika's like go-to punish, and then most of the time you just can't get stand heavy punch as a follow-up. So you miss out on damage, and then sometimes I've even lost a match like that because I've missed out on getting the round winning combo or the person punished my stand fierce whipping, you know. Or they might have just been pressing buttons the whole time, or DPing, you know, it happens more often than you would think. Now the last thing I want to talk about is now this one is they could do it or they might not do, I don't know. But standing heavy kick, so the regular non-charge stand heavy kick, I would like to see that be -3 on block from -4. Now that might not seem like a big deal to most of you guys, but if they made it -3, then it would be a better poke. Some characters have like really long reaching like plus moves in the game that crush counter. You know, Mika's stand heavy kick, it does crush counter, but it's like -3 or it's -4. So if it was -3, I would be safe against characters like Ken, Ibuki, Ryu, who can punish it into like Tatu or DP, things like that. So it'd be cool, a nice little buff. And those are all the changes I would like to see Mika get. I think if she got those, she would be like a lot better. I mean, I still think she's pretty decent right now, but it would be nice to get these changes. It would really help her out a lot. You know, it's not breaking the bank. I'm not asking for Invisible Wall or plus Crouch Fierce. But yeah, guys, so that's the end of this video. I just want to do like a Mika wishlist video for the next patch. Hopefully someone sees this, like Capcom or the dev team, and they could at least like just kind of hear me out on what I'm explaining here, or you know, because I'm not the only one who's saying this, right? Like, if you're a Mika main, then you've probably been saying the same thing, or you've seen other people or other top players, online players. Just if you're in the Mika Discord or anything, you've seen like some of these topics talked about, or probably all of these topics talked about at this point. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys are new, feel free to subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And you know, leave a like on the video. That helps out a lot too. And let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is too much? Do you guys agree? Is there anything else I didn't mention in here that you would like to see happen to Mika, for those Mika mains out there? Just let me know in the comments below. All right, peace out and see you guys later.